All right, welcome back. We're still having conversations, and yeah, I'm sure you're waiting to see the food, right? Don't worry, you'll see it very soon. We're going to talk to one of our sponsors for the Back to Your Village Food Festival, and Jibu Water joined the train of sponsors, and making sure that all of us will be well hydrated throughout the 2-day experience. And we've been joined on the set this morning by another Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan Zobi this time. He's the country manager for Jibu Water. Jonathan, you're welcome.
Thank you, David.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Wonderful. It's good to have you here. I'm good too. Thank you.
Great.
All right. So let's first of all find out a little bit about Jibu Water, who you are, what you do, where you're located, and so on.
Yeah, so Jibu Water, or Jibu, is a social franchise company or a social enterprise company. We've been predominantly operating in East Africa for over 12 years.
Okay.
Yes, and in terms of our business model, what we do is that we provide safe drinking water and other essentials to communities within countries and wherever we'll find ourselves. We are currently in 9 countries as we speak.
Okay.
And in terms of our business model, what we do is that we set up micro franchise production sites for entrepreneurs and business people that are interested in investing in such a business, and then that's how we operate. Yeah. Okay.
And if people want, so basically somebody wants to start their own water business, they can come to meet you, you work out the arrangements, and he'll help them set up.
Yes,
and all that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So sounds fantastic. Why the interest in Back to Your Village Food Festival?
So City is a big brand to start with, and 2, in terms of why we wanted to partner this Back to Your Village program or bazaar that we are having.
These days is a festival.
Okay.
Yes. We've moved from the bazaar to the festival.
The festival, the whole idea is that Jibu for Ghana, our headline campaign this year is Cook with Jibu. And the reason why...
Cook with Jibu?
Yes, Cook with Jibu.
Okay.
And the reason why we chose this campaign tagline is that when you pick, in Ghana currently, when you pick 10 people, it's only 4 persons that have access to clean, safe drinking water.
Wow.
Yes. And then when you come down, in Accra alone, you have about almost 78% of people living in Accra using sachet water to cook and then drink. And as a sustainable company, what we are interested in is making sure people are able to drink safe water and then also they are able to cook and undertake any activity that require water in a very sustainable manner. Currently in Ghana, you have us producing over 1.1 trillion tons of waste of plastic that is not being recycled.
That's a lot.
Yes, and it's just about 5% that we recycle. So there's already a huge waste that's being generated. And as a sustainable company, that's what we are focused on. And as part of that, cooking requires a lot of water.
Yes.
Having access to safe drinking water has also been a big problem when you look at the numbers. So in order to partner, that's how come we partnered with City for the food festival to be able to highlight and inform people they need to rely on Jibu to cook with. One interesting fact that I want to also talk about is that when you cook, or when you cook your jollof and it doesn't come out well, it's not because you are a bad cook most of the time. Yes, it's actually from the water.
Okay.
Yes, and for me, from my pharmacist background, certain heavy metals and chemicals in water affect the flavor and even the rice, the way it comes out. So it's very critical. The kind of water used to cook should be considered.
Okay.
And for you to be able to cook properly and have the best flavors and be able to enjoy your meals, Jibu will be able to ensure that happens.
I have a suspicion. Maybe that's why funeral jollof is so favored. Okay. So, what can people expect from Jibu during the festival period?
So for our campaign, we'll be around. We'll set up a stand. We'll be doing some free giveaways
Okay.
of our special aluminum bottles.
Okay.
We already having a campaign. We launched our Cook with Jibu last week Friday,
Okay.
and as part of that, we are running a promo where for any household that do not have access to dispenser water, or they are struggling to cook, so our dispenser water comes with a tap.
Okay.
So you're able to, it's easy for you to be able to dispense.
Okay.
What we've had on the market is where people have to open the tap
Yeah,
and struggle to
yeah.
pour it. So during, like that's what we are trying to resolve by having our tap bottle to be able to ensure that people are able to have access to that.
Access
And
to
with
it.
the campaign we are running, anyone that's in need of water or wants to be part of Jibu, you just have to spend like 50 cedis and you'll be able to get a full dispenser bottle
Okay.
for a household.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And I know you have different products that you have available at Jibu, like from an individual single bottle that you can have and to different sizes.
Yeah.
Can you just walk us through some of those?
So in terms of our SKUs or the different types we have our 20 liter, which is proprietary bottle, which comes with a handle, so it's easier to carry, and then it comes with a tap. So that's the first SKU, and then we have the one that you normally put on the dispenser, which is also 20 liter. And then you have the 18.9, which is also the normal 18.9 that you see around. But the key thing is that all these plastics are reusable because we are a sustainable company. Yes.
All right. Fantastic. So people are looking forward to experiencing Jibu at the festival, but beyond that, how does one become a franchise, part of the, Jibu?
So for you to become, Jibu is into franchising, which I earlier stated. So for anyone that's looking for an opportunity to invest, once you invest, we are looking at between the water industry is looking to, based off the average growth rate, is between 15 to about 25 year on year. So if you're looking for an area to invest in, Jibu is the right place to come in and then invest. Instead of, I know people are struggling with T-bills rate going down and all of that. You're looking for a place to invest your money, come and join us with Jibu and you won't regret. In terms of our margins, we are looking at between 40 to 70% margin.
Wow.
And for you to become, you just have to reach out to us on our social media, or you can even call 02091422272, and we'll be able to talk and walk you through the process to become a franchisee. For anyone that is not interested in being a franchisee, but you want to sell, you're already selling other water brands and you just want to sell water, you can reach out to us as well, and we have special packages for you as well, so that you'll be able to also ensure your neighborhood have access to Jibu so that they can cook with. Yes.
Wonderful. Now, finally, just to wrap things up, just talk to us a little bit about the importance of clean water, especially around this time. And I'm asking this question based on your pharmacy background. In the season that we find ourselves, the challenges with galamsey, water, we are heading towards a water crisis as a country, and all of that. What are some of the practices that you would advise for our viewers, to engage in, to first of all make sure that they preserve as much water as they can, and then secondly, when you have water, how to use it so that you're using the best quality of water?
It's huge with what is currently happening. The most of the time back then, people would say when you boil the water it's safe, but it goes beyond that. The heavy metals will not go out, and that's what majorly, and then even the other chemicals that you have in water. So it's very critical that you have safe drinking water. And already the country we already have a crisis with people having access to water. So with the galamsey issue, it only makes it worse. So I would advise that in terms of water, always go for filtered water. And what I would recommend is that you always go for Jibu.
Filtered water.
Yes. And make sure these water brand that you're going for, definitely Jibu, you would make sure is certified by FDA as well, because FDA has put a lot of measures in place to ensure that the water brands that we have on the market are safe for people to be able to drink.
Right.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Any
And
final
Kweku,
words? Yes, go ahead.
Last thing I wanted to talk about is for businesses also that are looking at hydrating their staff in their offices. If you're interested, you can reach out to us as well. And we have what we call the dispenser package, where we offer free dispenser machines to companies.
Oh, I see.
Yes, and depending on the number of refills or bottles you want to buy. So for all the companies or corporate entities that are looking at hydrating their staff or providing water for their staff, they can reach out to us, and then we'll be able to provide them that service.
Wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, that sounds good. Sounds fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Speaking with us.
Thank you.
We'll be speaking with Jonathan Zobi. He is the country manager for Jibu. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. There's more on Breakfast Daily.